Heading into yesterday's Big 12 championship game, many people thought that the result was a foregone conclusion. The Texas Longhorns would simply overpower the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and that the only thing that needed to be decided was whether or not Texas, in the 2009 BCS championship game, was going to match up against the Alabama Crimson Tide or the Florida Gators. Which of those two mighty SEC schools was going to face off against Colt McCoy in his final college game? What turned out to happen was that the Nebraska Cornhuskers came within 1 second of upsetting the Texas Longhorns. Had Colt McCoy's throw not bounced 1 second earlier, the Nebraska Cornhuskers would have been themselves playing in a BCS game, and the Texas Longhorns would have been on the outside looking in at a national championship that probably would have sent another Texas school, the TCU Horned Frogs. However, Texas did prevail, and congratulations needs to be given to them. Nevertheless, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, a team that was able to muster only 106 yards of total offense. Think about that for a second. A team that in the entire game was only able to gain 106 yards came within 1 second of knocking off the Texas Longhorns. The main reason? Their defensive tackle, Endo Makinsu. He was an absolute monster in the middle for the entire game. Mel Kiper Jr. has him as his #1 ranked player heading into the 2010 NFL Draft. If there were anybody that was skeptical about whether or not he should be selected with the #1 pick, and those that watched yesterday's game, I think all skepticism has been removed. His stat line during the game: in 4 quarters of play, 4.5 sacks, 7 tackles for loss. During the entire game, I don't think I saw one play where Endo Makinsu was not double-teamed, and yet he was consistently in the Texas backfield, either pulling, throwing, or tackling Colt McCoy to the ground, stopping their running backs for a loss, or causing Colt McCoy to make uncharacteristic mistakes play after play after play. Many defensive tackles long for 4.5 sacks in a year. Endo Makinsu was able to complete that feat in only 4 quarters. Nevertheless, Texas was able to find a way to win. Congratulations to their senior field goal kicker, Mr. Lawrence, who was able to split the uprights, barely, with only 1 second left, and a Mac Brown coach team that is heading to the championship game for the first time since Vince Young and the 2005 squad upset mighty USC. Nebraska Cornhuskers, don't hang your head, hold it high. You played a heck of a game, and one where many people, myself included, thought you were going to be overmatched.